When you heard that your son, out of all those guys that your son has sparred, when he said that, the best bump that he's had was Tank, what was your mind? What did you think? Was that the first time you ever heard your son say that?
That was the first time I ever heard him say it. That was the first time I ever heard him say it. I didn't think about it till he said. Even when Ness when that was Ness. Even when Ness asked him, or when somebody asked him, I had to think about it myself. Like, damn, that's a good fucking question. And I would have to agree. It was. It was exciting. It was a gym full of people. That's why I say it's crazy. You ain't never heard the story that he got beat up because nobody even tried to put that story out there. That's crazy work. It was a gym full of people, of screaming fans. I mean, it was a gym full of people, and it was the most exciting when he said, I said, "Damn, he right." But it was the first day. The second day wasn't that exciting. Second day was quiet as a motherfucker in there, and you know why? It was quiet.
Mm.
It was
So,
quiet.
because like when I asked your son that question a while back, he said Crawford gave him the best work. So to hear him say this now, I'm like, oh shit. Well, I'm wondering why.
Crawford, and this is not, man. Crawford is the best fighter in the world. I always come on and I say that Crawford the best fighter in the world. For whatever reason, I'm gonna give him that. Fuck it, that's it. We gonna put him where he put him at right now. So as of right now, he's the best fighter in the world. Um, and that's include my son, include him. We're gonna give him that. Fuck it, he got it. But with that being said, he Crawford not the best. It wasn't the best work. No,
No.
no, he wasn't. No.
Okay. Okay.
I
So
would have. I never would have thought he would have said. He might would have said that shit just because of how he felt at the time. But no, definitely not even close to the best work. No. But I mean,
so
people have their days. You know what I'm saying? Styles make fights. People have their days, and situations be how they are. You know what I mean? I mean, he don't win it. He done got in there with some fucking. He got in there with Malik Montgomery.
mhm.
Shit, he got in there with Malik Montgomery when he was like 14, 15 years old. Shit, that motherfucker went to war. You know what I'm saying? That was a great for shit. DeAndre Smith out of Georgia. Like he done been there with some people that you won't even know their names. That gave him some fucking, you know what I mean? Just it's about time and styles and everything else. So I mean, it ain't all about names. People think names say mean something. That shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing.
I mean, so now that you say, people have their days, I mean, talking about this Tank fight, I mean, do you feel like in the rematch it would be different? Do you feel like who would you favor in in the rematch?
Who? Out of who?
Out of Tank and Lamont.
I favor Lamont, man. Lamont, man. I was fucking on my. I was on my feet, man. I was excited, man. I was with him. I was with him because I felt like when I was, I had just got in there a couple of days before he fought. I had just fought like 2 weeks before he fought. And when I was in there, I remember the focus that I was trying to have just on my defense mainly. You know what I'm saying? Because I had the issues that I had before, and I mainly just didn't want to get hit. I didn't want to get hit clean. I didn't even want to have to worry about was it going to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? And that was really, really one of that and not getting tight were my main focuses. And I'm looking at the focus that that man had going in that man, and I was like, bruh, I was just like that. Like I was slow to do shit. Of course, he got a lot more energy and a lot more combination, and all the shit they was doing was a lot better than what the fuck I was doing. You know what I'm saying? For obvious reasons. But I was looking at it from a concentration, stance. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm older and I'm concentrating the way I'm concentrating, I'm still looking at like, bro, he fucking was on it, man. That's people don't understand what it takes to be in there. Like, it's easy to sit in the comments and talk shit and talk about how somebody trash and talk about somebody ass and they did and they did that, but they'll beat your ass. So I look at like, bro, what does that say about you? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at that when people talk all that shit, man. But man, Roach was on, man. He was on. He was on to being there with a guy like Tank, hitting like he was hitting. Tank pulled out all the stops. Lamont Roach didn't waver. He stood in the pocket. He caught shit. He came back. Like it takes a level of focus to do what he did, man. And I was very impressed. He gained a fan to me.
Okay. But what gives him the edge in the rematch? Why doesn't it not turn why does it go to his way versus not a draw again?
again, it's gonna be one of the things what people hate about me. I don't think that Tank is a mentally strong person. Well, ain't no think. I know he ain't. I know Tank not a mentally strong person. I watched Tank quit.
So do
I
you?
know stories. Listen to me, and I can say this because I ain't even got no fucking. I don't have no allegiance to them. My son was signed shortly with two guys. Before he got with the manager that he with now, he had a brief stint with two guys that started Tank off. They were his managers. They used to tell us stories about his ass. Tank ain't got it, bro. They don't have the heart. He's not built like that. He's not. He's not. They was telling us stories, all kind of shit. They was like, bro, we'll pull up. They was like, we'll pull up to a gym. They said he's going to spar somebody. The guy's supposed to be dangerous, or they were going around, they was taking them around sparring and shit. They was like, they'll take him to a gym. They'll take him in there, Tank, say shit like, all right, y'all keep the car running. Because this motherfucker get it says, I'm going to hit his ass, so I'm going to run out this bit. They just tell little stories and shit. They tell you everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, he not built like that. And I watched
Mm,
him quit. I watched him quit with no reason. I keep telling people go look it up. After February the 3rd, he had a fight. This is before he fought Barrios, I believe. I can't remember who it was. He fought somebody around February, March 2021. He faked the injury. Again, let me shut up because I said my son. I don't think my son don't want to do all that, so I'm gonna shut up. But he ain't built like that. He not built
so,
like that. I know
so
for a fact he not.
so you're not jacking the hair grease, is what you're saying.
No, I do believe he had something in his eye. I do believe that.
All right.
I saw him point. I didn't see that before till they slowed it down. I saw
Uh-huh.
him pouring at his eye. I do believe he had something in his eye. But mentally, if you're a fighter, we deal with stuff all the time. We know automatically we can't fucking call a timeout. You get what I'm saying? We know we can't call a timeout. So you know the rules. So if you know the fucking rules, you're not even going. But him being a prima donna and having everything his way doesn't tell him that. Him being a prima donna and everything his way didn't register in his brain. I can't call timeout. No, because he do what the fuck he want to do. So he even went over to the corner to wipe my eye like he in the gym. Like, come on, bro, that's not legal. You can't do that. He not built. They got him spoiled, man. He a spoiled brat, man. That's it. So that's
Mm.
what I'm saying. No, I do buy the hair grease. I do believe he has something in his eye. I also believe that just like he said about being scared of being knocked out, scared of being the meme and everything else, I think that's why he took it because he knew he got this guy in front of him in danger. He in danger of this guy in front of him. He's very focused on whatever else. He had just jabbed him, it bumped him in the eye a little bit. When people don't know that, those are the worst kind of punch. You saw Bacola get knocked out with a graze to the top of the head. That kind of shit knock everything off of you. Knock everything off of you sometime. But anyway, I think he was like, nah, fuck that. Like he said, he'd rather take a knee than get knocked out. And that's exactly, he told you the truth. Tank tells the truth a lot. People just not listening to what the fuck he's saying. They taking, they like to take, when their favorite fighter or their favorite person or somebody they adore or envy or, idolize say shit, they like to take what they said and spin it into what they wanted to be. He said what it is. He said, I took a knee because I'd rather this happen than this happen. He said that. He said it.
Yeah, because yeah, he said it because he can't see from one eye.
He can't see for one now, so I'd rather take a knee than get, you know what I'm saying? That's what he said. It. He
Let
told the
me,
truth.
let me clear up or whatever, and
Yeah, like shit. He know he ended up with a dangerous fight at this point or whatever else. So he telling you what the fuck it is, but you got to no. He can do that. He can call timeout, motherfucker. No, when just to be clear for the people who don't understand that was illegal. The New York State Athletic Commission agreed it was a knockdown. So stop arguing. Was it a knockdown? They agreed it was a knockdown. The only reason they didn't overturn it, because they're saying they don't know how it would have made Tank fight and Roach fight after the knockdown happened. That's what they said, which I don't agree with because that's nobody's fault but Tank. So you can't fucking penalize Roach because you don't know what the fuck Tank would have did if he would have did what he did, if he would have committed the shit that he did. You know what I'm saying? Then he went and stuck his fucking head out the rope and got his fucking eyes wiped. That's it, bro. They tell you in the fighters meeting you cannot do that. They tell you do not approach the ringside. I'm gonna think you stopping. This has been told to me several times. Do not approach the ring. during the fight. If you do, I'm going to think you're turning, throwing in the towel, and your fighter will be disqualified. The fight will be stopped. They tell you that in the fighters meet. You ask Kenny Ellis, you ask Calvin Ford, you ask Bread, man, ask Bread, ask anybody on this motherfucker, do they say